Welcome to my YouTube channel. Tonight I'm going to be doing Valentine's Dessert. As I mentioned, I was going to do it last night, but I was really busy and I wasn't feeling well. So I thought I would do it tonight. If you're new to my channel, hi, I'm Jennifer McBride. I do shows Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. I don't do shows on Sundays. New to my channel, hi, I have 3 guinea pigs and a cat. Mia, Celia, Teddy, and Lucy. So for the Valentine's dessert, you would need cooking chocolate, and I've got the chopped chips, so you can use chopped chips or any chocolate. So yeah, you need some pastry, and I've just bought the shortcut pastry, so yeah. Then you need some strawberries. You can buy some frozen strawberries, which I did, or you can just buy a pallet of strawberries, it's up to you. And I have a fondue. So you can use your fondue if you have one, or you can cook the chocolate in a saucepan, or you can make the chocolate in the microwave, and it's up to you. So yeah, that's all you need. And then I'm using my air fryer to cook the chocolate strawberry tarts. So that is the dessert I'm making. So I hope you guys enjoy this. So yeah, so the first thing I'll need to do is sort out the pastry. So that is what I'm going to be doing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move all this stuff because I was doing it. Yeah. Okay, so now I can see what I'm doing. That is the plan. So I'm going to use an egg ring for mine. Egg rings are really good, or you can use a cup. It is up to you. I actually might be using a cup, I don't know yet. Anyway, so this is the pastry that I'm using. Just gonna grab the pastry. Okay, light, flat. Alright, now I'm going to using now these are for the top of the tarts. These are the tops. So I'm just gonna pull them out. Okay, they're all coming out. That's really good. Actually, they're the bases of the tarts. Okay. Then you grab your bowl, or not bowl, but just take some pastry and throw it in the bowl. think this is. Now, I've just got to make sure I can get it out. Perfect. So there is one of my little tarts. How cute is that? That's like, just fix it into shape. It's not finished, of course. I've got to cook the chocolate now. And okay. I'm just shaping the sides of it. There's another one. And there's the other one. Okay. These are the lids, which you'll see in a minute. These are the little tarts. So I'm just going to shape them now into the tart I need. Because the chocolate is going in here, and so strawberries. Sorry, I'm just going to be back in a moment. I'm back. Just making sure the tablet's still charging. Okay, so making them into the shape of a bowl. Now, I can't, and you don't put them in yet because you've got to add the chocolate and all that stuff. So there's my 3 little tarts, but they're shapes of bowls. Okay, and then just make sure we pat them so there's enough room to fill the chocolate and enough room to fill strawberries. And these are the little lids, and yeah. Okay, so I have some frozen strawberries which I always pour out in the microwave, which I'm going to do that in a minute. But first, I thought I would cook the chocolate because the chocolate takes the longest to cook. The strawberries won't take long. So that. I don't need that. I'm just going to plug in the cooking chocolate. And all I basically do is I'm just going to grab a chopping board to pop the tarts on, because I'm going to actually make a bit more. I've just realised I'm going to make some for my parents. because I've got a lot of, so I might just make one more set of tarts with you guys. So I've got more. I've got more of them containers. That's alright. Okay. So I don't need any of the lids. I just need the dough. So what I'm going to do is grab some and pop some in the bottle. Well, the jelly mould, it's called. Just pop some in like that, and then I'm just going to pour that out. Like that. So it's one done. Might as well make my mum and dad one and give it to them when I see them on the weekend. With these dessert chocolate tarts, you can actually pop them in the freezer and they will last, you know, they could last till the weekend, but when you put things in the freezer, they kind of last long. It depends, but yeah, I'm just going to pop it in the freezer and give it to my parents on the weekend. But yeah, you can do that if you don't want to eat them now. Very, very simple. Yeah. Okay, that's my mum's and my dad's. And then I probably will do one more. Just in case. Just in case. And I'm going to have to put this stuff away. I'll waste it. I'm starting to buy pastry now, so if I have cooking shows to do for YouTube, I've got everything organised. So there are mine. Now I'm just going to move this with my tarts and pop this away. So that's in.
And now I'm just going to shape them into little balls. Oops, I'm just being a bit of a pain, just sitting on the plastic, so just pop them on the bench. Now I'm going to use the plastic for the lids. I'm going to have to probably cut these lids in half later on, because these are going to be the chocolate little, you'll get it in a minute. Okay, and they're like the chocolate lids basically. Alright, so you need, I'll need the whole lot of the chocolate. So just going to melt it all. Hopefully it will melt. And I'll just turn it on. Very easy. And it melts the chocolate for me. So I'm just going to use my little fundo. And when all this chocolate is melted, I add them into the little tarts. So I'm just going to let that melt.
So my chocolate is melting in the fondue. Now the next part is the strawberries. I'm going to go and get a bowl. I'll be back in a moment. So I've got my bowl. So instead of using the microwave, because I can't really, I'm just going to pop the strawberries in here and add them in some like, you know, some lukewarm water, just to thaw the strawberries out. So that is what I'm going to be doing. So I'm just going to open them. Wait a minute. So I'm just going to pour some strawberries in the bowl. Oh, that's a lot. Don't need that many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 tarts. So just need enough for 6. That looks like plenty. And they're very nice and cute and delicious. Very frozen. Okay. Now I'm just going to put some water in these. I'll be back in a moment. And I'm just going to use the spoon. And it actually thaws them out for me. This is how I make my strawberry pancakes. I thaw out the fruit into some cold water. Or lukewarm water, it's up to you, and they definitely thaw out very quickly too. And the thing is, I need these strawberries really, I need to blend them. I've got to blend them, which you'll find out why. So I'm just going to leave them staying in there. I'm just going to check on the chocolate. Chocolate is not done yet. As I said, it takes a while for the chocolate to cook. It is melting on the bottom. I can just saw some chocolate melting, so it is basically getting there. That's really good. Just going to turn the air on. Be back in a moment. Sorry. Just cooking the chocolate. It's not done yet. Not done. Okay, so there's the strawberries. Okay, they're still in the water and they're just soaking, but they are looking really delicious. So, I'm just going to turn off the data because my phone will go crazy. So yeah, so that is the best method, is to, if you want to make these strawberry tarts and you want to do it in a very easy way, is to put your frozen strawberries into a bowl and put some lukewarm water or some cold water and let them soak for a while, and then use your spoon, your big spoon, I don't know what they call it, teaspoon, no. Big spoon, and just stir them so they just turn into a bright red, like a darker strawberry than a lighter strawberry they were, and just let them soak into the water, and it actually works. It really does. If you want to make chocolate and you want to do it an easy way than I'm doing it, because I'm using my fondue, you can just pop the chocolate into a bowl and pop it in the microwave, and it's the quickest way to cook chocolate. I thought I would use my fondue tonight, and it is taking a while. So soon, if I haven't, yeah, it's just taking a while. I might have to use the microwave if this takes forever, but it is getting there. I can tell the chocolate is starting to melt, so that is really good. So it's melting. So that's a good thing. Because there's nothing else I can do until the chocolate basically melts. And with the tarts, you can do it the way I've done it, which I have, and it's always good to get, like, especially if you want lots and lots of chocolate in the middle of your tart, it's always to make sure that there's a lot of room, like my ones are, to let that happen. So yeah, there's a lot of chocolate. I'm cooking too much chocolate. I should have just put a half a cup, but I put the whole bag of chocolate chocolate drops in here, and it's just taking a while to cook, unfortunately, but it is getting there. It is really getting there. You can tell by all that chocolate on the spoon, it is really getting there. So that's a good thing. The strawberries, I think it's nearly time to whip them. So I have I'm going to use this. This is one of my, the thing I use for my animals, which is washed and everything. I use it to grate the carrots and stuff when they are teething and they can't eat much. So what I'm going to do is throw the strawberries that's in the water, just a few at a time, to blend the strawberries up. And I'll show you why, because I need it into a strawberry paste, especially for the tarts. So that is what I'm going to do, and then with the leftover strawberries, I'm just going to leave it the way it is, and I'll show you what I'm going to do with them next. So just throw half of the strawberries and mix them into a drink, basically. And that's what you need, a really nice drink, strawberry drink. So that is what I've done. So that is really good. I'm really happy about that. Then you can grab a spoon just to make sure that they are into a really nice strawberry paste, which they are, so that's good. So that is the strawberry. It really looks good. And then with the rest of the strawberries, I'm just going to leave them the way they are and just strain the excess water out, and I'll show you why in a minute. Let's check on the chocolate. The chocolate's nice. So the chocolate is melting, but I'm just stirring it. What I might do is add a little bit of cold water. Just turn off the apron and put it back on. I'm going to put a bit of water in it just to cook the chocolate a bit quicker, you know what I mean? Because it's just taking a while to melt. And adding water into your chocolate, just a little bit of water, it works. It helps a lot. So now it's actually doing it. It's doing it, so that's good. So I don't need any more water. So just mixing all the chocolate. Now it's just going to, won't take long now, so I'm happy about that. Now, these are the chocolate, they're like the chocolate treat with your dessert. So they're the chocolate treat, which I'm going to put chocolate all over it. These are the little tarts. So with the tarts, it's up to you if you want to put strawberries first. So what I'm going to do is move the chocolate, well, they're not chocolate yet, but there will be. I'm going to move them over here, because we don't need them yet. And I'm going to grab the tarts. And what I'm going to do is make the bowls a bit bigger and add a bit of strawberry into the bowls, just around the edges, and do the same thing with each bowl. It's because the chocolate's taken a while, so I thought we'll just at least start one ingredient, pop the strawberries in it. Make sure you leave room for the chocolate. So just portioning this and adding more strawberries. Doing the same thing again. And then adding some strawberries. And again. And then again. And then you've still got leftovers. So that is a good thing. Then you pop the chocolate on top, which I'll show you in a minute. Let's check on the chocolate. It should be cooking now. So I've added the water. So what I'm going to do, which I wasn't going to do, but I am, I'm going to grab a bowl. And it's just the fondue is just taking a while, guys. So I'm going to take all the chocolate out of the fondue and pop it in a bowl. Sometimes this could happen. I did put too much chocolate in the fondue, which I shouldn't have, but I did. And it's not cooking like I need it, like a really chocolate paste. So I'll have to use the microwave. That is fine. That is fine. It's just not working. Not working. So microwave will have to be the option. As I said, this can happen. And I haven't used my fondue for a while, long time, so yeah. So that can sink. Move this. Don't need this now. It's really hot. Okay. I'll stop you guys up here for a sec. I'm just going to turn on my microwave and put in this chocolate in there. I don't think it needs to go in any longer. heater was on. That chocolate is done. Now, let's grab a towel. Just put you guys back down here. Oopsie. Now, the chocolate is melted. So that's really good. That's what I want. And it's a paste. And that looks so delicious. Yes. Okay. So we grab the tarts. So we grab the tarts. And this is the chocolate. It looks really nice. It looks so nice. I would need... Okay. So this is the chocolate. Oh yes, this looks really good. There, that looks good, eh? Then you grab more strawberries, pop them on top. Done. Then we cook these first now. So, let's grab some spray oil. Okay, grab spray oil. Just drop it in the floor. Okay. So I'm just going to pop the tart. If I can show you. So I'm just going over there, and I'm just popping the tarts in the air fryer to cook. I will be back in a moment. If they ooze out, it's okay. It's okay. It will happen. Yeah, this one just oozed out a lot, actually. Need that for the chocolate and strawberry on my hands. Alright, so I'm just going to cook them. Just pop that for 12. Let's see how they go. Alright, so they're cooking. Now we have the chocolate to do now. This is dirty. So much dirt and so much dishes to wash. But it is okay. It's okay. It's part of cooking. Alright. Now let's do the chocolate lids. Or the chocolate design. Alright. So all I'm basically doing is covering this up with chocolate. That is it. I'm just covering the whole with chocolate. And yes, it is very messy. Very messy indeed. They will look better when they're cooked, trust me. I'm just going to try the chocolate teaspoon and see what I think. But cooking chocolate, delicious. Nice. So while there's tarts and cooking, I'm going to have to grab a plate. And I'm just going to pop them in the fridge tonight. Let's make some room. What I might do is pop them in a bag on the plate so they don't go yuck in the fridge. That's what I will do. But I won't do that yet until the tarts are cooked. No, they're not cooked yet. They're still doughy. They're still doughy. We don't want doughy tarts. We want cooked tarts. So I've got some dishes to be done just while the tarts are cooking. Just pop you guys here while I do the dishes. This is gonna, oh, it won't take long. I'm just gonna put water in it just to soak the chocolate. What I should do is move the phone. Should do that. I should do that first, shouldn't I? Move the phone. So I have room to wash dishes. Whoa. Put the dishes somewhere. And that's what I should do first. So, don't need this. Don't need this. Okay, that's it. Need the soap. Oh, sorry, I got check the tarts. The tarts. just yet. Not yet, guys. Not cooked yet. Chocolate, to take chocolate out of the dishes sometimes, it takes a while. You have to use a lot of hot water. Right, I think they're done. Just check. Tarts. They look done to me. Pastry looks all cooked. So. Oh my god, it looks so. Right, they're done. Just get the tarts out. They really will need to cool down because they're very runny. I should have cooked the bases first, then add the chocolate. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. That's why I have more ingredients, just in case this did happen. This is how they turned out, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm not stressing over it because it's fine. It didn't pour out much, just poured out a bit. This would happen, which I knew it would happen, but next time I'll cook the bowls first. And this is my first time making tarts, so yeah. That's why I've got some leftovers. So I'm going to let that cool down. They look like chocolate biscuits now. Not chocolate biscuits, but anyway, they're going to look good at the end. Alright, now I'm going to cook the chocolate lids. I'm just going to pop these lids in. else. They don't do the same thing, but they get the tarts. The lids might be a bit more easier, but let's just make sure this is not a fail. Not a fail at all. Make sure it's a fail. Alright, I'm just going to show you what I've done so far. The dishes are still, got to still wash the dishes, but this is the tarts I've done. Now, okay, they don't look that, Valentine-y, but as I mentioned, I'm going to let these cool down before I finish the show tonight. Just going to let them cool down, and I'm going to make them look really good at the end. They've just been cooked, so yeah, next time I'll remember to cook the tarts first before I add the ingredients. But that's what happened with them, but I will fix them and they will look much better. Alright, I'm just going to have a look at the lids now. Okay. The lids. Oh no. Why me? They're not cooked yet. Okay, they're not cooked yet. Just put them back in. They're not cooked yet, guys. I don't think these tarts are cooked yet. They're still a bit rubbery, I think. No, they're cooked. Okay, so the tarts are cooked. So what I'm going to do is fix them with you guys before I add the chocolate on top of them. So put some guys down here. So how to fix this if this happens to you guys is very easy. Now those lids, the chocolate lids that are cooking, they're basically going on top of the tarts anyway. But to fix the problem, you just sort the problem out. Now to sort the problem out, you move the tarts off this plate. So I'm going to grab another plate, back to the room. take them off this plate, pop them on this plate. So you can use your hands if they're clean. So I'm going to do that. Now this tart didn't fall apart, so that is really, really good. So what I'm going to do is, with this tart, is add a bit of chocolate on top. And then I've got these strawberries, so I'm going to add a strawberry on top. Actually, I might add 2 strawberries. 2 strawberries on top. One of them lost its shape, unfortunately. 2 of them lost its shape, but doesn't matter, I will fix it. So, okay. So we add the chocolate on this one as well. So just add chocolate on top. Add chocolate on top of that one. Chocolate on this one. Chocolate on top of that one. Then you add the strawberries. I'm going to pop these in the freezer to get frozen. I think that might be the best option. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to pop them in the freezer, and I will take them out of the freezer, and I'll take a photo on Instagram and show you how the tarts look. So I'm going to pop this in the freezer now. So that is the strawberry chocolate tarts. I hope you guys enjoyed this. As I mentioned, I've never made this before. I am going to pop this in the freezer, but I'm going to have to pop it in the container. Actually, I'll pop it in the fridge, because they will still get yummy. They'll still be delicious. And this one, I'm going to try in front of you. So I'm going to pop some chocolate on this one. And then I'm going to have, well, I'm not going to eat it all, but I'm going to try. Well, there's no strawberries left. Alright, that's okay. Actually, that was true. Alright, I'm just going to have a fork and a knife for this one. And I'm going to tell you what I think. What do I think about this tart? Thumbs up. Okay, it oozed everywhere, but I think I prefer it in the fridge and cold, but it's so nice. So nice. You can taste the strawberry, the chocolate. Oh my god. And the chocolate helps it gum. Yeah, so nice. Really nice. Alright. Chocolate hats, I better check. Alright, they're done. Oh, don't do that. I nearly burnt my hand. Alright, so their chocolate hats are done. Okay. Really. Yeah. That is a very nice Valentine's dessert. with ice cream. Yeah, it's up to you. Now, the hats are there. As I mentioned, I will take a photo of what I've cooked, but I have to leave these in the fridge. They need to be in the fridge. Then I'm going to pop them in the freezer and let them freeze up, and then I will show you the finish on Instagram if you follow me on Instagram. I'll take photos and I'll put it on YouTube tomorrow. But yeah, I hope you liked this Valentine's dessert. I really did. It was a lot of fun making it. As I mentioned, things like this does happen. You know, you can burn when you cook. You know, things like this can happen. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the Valentine's dessert. If you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. I do shows every week except Sundays. Don't forget to click on the notification bell to let you know when my shows are up. Don't forget to sub to my channel, guys. I love you guys. Stick around. There's new shows happening every single year. And have a great and a happy Valentine's. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye. Bye.